And yet we have another survival game that is based on floating islands. I'm not sure what's going on with survival games these days, if it's purely coincidence or games are simply just inspired by one another. But lately, we've been getting a lot of games based around floating islands. Survival games in particular. Last week I covered Lost Skies, which is basically Zelda mixed with Valheim. This one in particular is very much similar to Aloft, hopefully I pronounce it right, which is another floating island survival game that recently dropped on Steam in early access. Then on top of that, we also have Atmosfar taking development, and it seems like it's gonna hit sometime in 2025. Now, something I've said previously before back when I covered Lightyear Frontier was that that game in particular lacked in threat or some sort of upkeep. Some games are so visually appealing, but they lack challenge and lacking things to keep you going, even if it's something as simple as keeping your hunger depletion attached to the game. Instead of mindlessly collecting resources and building cozy homes with little to no upkeep, I think it's completely normal, if not necessary, to implement some sort of system into the game that keeps the player in check, so to speak. It doesn't have to involve monsters attacking your base or implement horde nights or anything along those lines. Now, why am I saying all this? Well, the game I'm about to cover is called Solarpunk, which is visually stunning and it screams cozy the second you launch the game. Everything about this game seems very chill and relaxing, and yet they have a system in the game that, just like I said earlier, keeps the players in check, so to speak. How does it do it? That's the question. Well, it's simple. They have a thirst and hunger system implemented into the game, which adds that extra challenge that I was talking about.